Abortion is illegal in my state. Why can't I claim 2 lost pregnancies in 2023 on my taxes as dependents? Despite the responses you've already gotten, this is not a stupid question. It's actually something that's been posed in law review articles. I'm not sure that the practicalities would work out in the end, but it's a valid point. EDA, apparently, Georgia added unborn children as dependents to their state tax code in 2022. Also, a quick Google brought up a ton of interesting articles. Thank you for this rabbit hole. Logistically, I'd say because our state law has no impact on federal tax law and how the IRS defines a dependent, then most state taxes dependents and filing status have to match federal taxes. They actually changed the law in Georgia so that you can claim fetuses on your taxes. Grinning face with smiling eyes and sweat drop. While we are at it, why can't you get life insurance on it the second you have a positive pregnancy test? That way if you lose the pregnancy at least you can cash out some money. The tax code and the criminal code do not need to match. The tax code does not recognize fetuses as dependents. The same reason the IRS wants you to pay taxes on illegal drugs you sold. It's not about the laws, it's about money. You can deduct medical expenses. It's probably the same reason Texas keeps claiming pregnant women can't use the carpool lane. They want to have their cake and eat it too. Which state you live in? But I'm in GA and we have a tax credit for unborn child with detectable heartbeat. Brian Kemp sucks in a lot of ways, but his tax policies are legit. So why the hell can't I claim 2 dependents? Mainly because they have not been issued social security numbers, and if I am not mistaken, you cannot claim dependents without their SSNs. They get issued after birth. Utah actually, to their limited credit, has tried to address this issue. The year following a child's birth, the mother gets to claim a double exemption for the pregnancy. Unfortunately, it doesn't help you, or my wife, who've unfortunately had a miscarriage. Usuunito. Abortion law is primarily intended to punish women who conservatives see as having bad sexual ethics, not to help anyone, because it's not actually about being pro-life, it's about controlling women and keeping poor people poor. Preventing access to sex education, birth control, and abortion keeps poor people poor. Because it's not about the children, it's about controlling women. As long as they're controlling women's choices, the RW Christian Caliphate is happy, because the law isn't there for you to benefit from, it is there to punish you for being a woman. Usuunito. If you are up to a fight, it might be worth going to a local law school and seeing if anyone wants to take this on to challenge the bullshit laws. I understand if that is too much, having been poor and dealing with multiple losses before I finally had a live birth, but I also know that had I had the money, it would have been cathartic to vent my rage at the stupid law. You can't change Fed taxes. However, talk to some pro-life lawyers in your state. File your state taxes with them as dependent. When they deny it, the lawyers can sue the state since the state can't have it both ways. I imagine state and federal forms have different definitions of dependent. If you're filing state taxes, make the state tax collectors come after you. Claim as many deductions as you posting can. Then take the case to court. Either the state wants its money, in which case, they'll have to rejig their definitions, which is expensive, or they'll have to concede that a fetus isn't a human life, in which case, abortion isn't illegal again. Either way, you'll make the state and anti-choice dickheads pay more money for being assholes.